Good morning. My name is Yossi Wellingstein. I'm the CEO of Sedona Systems. And this is Daniel Tardent, our VP of Marketing. Today, I'm going to talk about your networks. And your networks are massive, and they've consist of IP and optical underlying transport that have been managed for years and years together. What Sedona is bringing to you, we're converging those IP and optical networks together. Why should you care about it? Well, how about doubling the utilization of your existing network, and believe it or not, that's with better resilience than you guys have today. I mean, how about utilization? Why on earth would I focus about utilization? That's a quick back of the envelope calculation of what it's worth for you. So a 300 terabit network with 18% peak utilization and 30% traffic growth annually, just a modest improvement of 5% in utilization is worth for you guys $180 million savings in CapEx over 3 years. How come am I standing here and bragging about increasing your utilization? Well, there's a reason. It's damn low. This data here is actual data from 3 service providers. Actually, one of you guys here, one of the service providers here in this room could identify their color on the screen behind me. And peak utilization is 20%. That means that out of every dollar you guys are spending on expanding your core and metro networks, and you spend a lot of them, only 20% are being spent on carrying traffic. The other 80% are being spent on buying you guys peace of mind. Does this peace of mind have to be that expensive? Well, you got massive network, and without knowing how exactly those networks are connected and how exactly their function, this is being managed in the dark. And we're here to switch the light on, show you your network for real, and help you run it 2 times more efficiently. Could we switch to the demo, please? Thank you. Well, what you see here on the screen is your optical network. Yeah, and that's boring. You've seen a lot of it before. How about your IP network? Yeah, we've seen that before. Also, we usually have 2 NOCs, sometimes different places, or 2 screens showing those 2 networks. How about putting those 2 networks together and starting playing with them? So first thing that Sedona is doing, a day after our software is installed, we map each port in every router to each port in every optical switch. And for the first time ever, we stitch the 2 networks together. So this is a sample network. If you can click on this link between Atlanta and Houston. So what you can see on the screen is that the orange thing is the IP link, and the optical path goes around is the green connection. Now, if you can also go on, so what we can see on the left side of the screen is that this is a 200 gig link, consists of 2 times 100 gig links. It's a bundle. And you can see in the middle that the length is 1882 kilometers. This is where information from IP and optics starts coming together. And we can also tell for each link, if you can show that what we call the subway view. Thank you, Daniel. Then you can see how this is routed through every optical switch in the way, cross domains, like from one vendor to another vendor, amplifiers, cross connects, whatever. Let's look at another IP link. How about the one from Atlanta to Washington, DC? So if you click on this one, what do we see here? 2 optical paths. I doubt if the planners did plan on having 1 IP link with 2 optical paths. This is probably a result of someone moved the fiber for maintenance, but forgot to revert. Now, can planners do single failure analysis or other basic things without knowing exactly where the root of this IP link? Can we do the other way around? Like, can we tell which services are running on a single fiber? If you can click on that fiber. So this little fiber between Houston to Austin lights up the IP links that's in Houston. If you would ask the IP people today, is Houston how safe is the traffic to Houston? Well, yesterday it was really relevant, right? And they would tell you, yeah, look, Houston is connected to 4 major cities with thick links. But if you look at the optical layer, you see that these whole 4 links are going through this little fiber between Houston to Austin. So if there's a tractor walking there right now, Houston, we have a problem, a diversity problem. Well, it didn't happen yesterday, thank God. Well, another thing about, I mean, you could pick any other fiber. The green links that you see are all these IP links that go through that fiber. I doubt if any network has it right now. And now, these green links are our services, are your customers, business customers, residential customers. So if you had to take, for example, this fiber down for maintenance, wouldn't you rather know what IP services are going through it and then divert them and then do it in a hitless manner? Or in my words, change any maintenance event from a risk management to a really managed event and do this in a hitless manner without losing a packet. This is all about like multi-layer control, like stitching IP and optics together. Now imagine you have all that information and you do your planning with real-time accurate data. You do your maintenance windows knowing what's exactly happening now on the network. You provision your services knowing which ports are available, where they are available. Like imagine managing a network with an inventory that's 100% because the network tells the truth. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. So now that we have the data, which is the necessary thing to start optimizing any network whatsoever, then imagine that having real-time data, accurate data, think your network is a lot more resilient, a lot faster service provisioning, and massive, massive CapEx savings. That's what we deliver to the table, or in like one line, network without guesswork. So we're here to optimize your network, and you're welcome to visit us at the Tech Stadium. The name is Sedona Systems. Thank you very much.